और अंतिम वाला लव। पहला पूर्व था, अंतिम पश्चिम था। एक चित्र को देख करके जब दूसरा बनाया गया, दूसरे से तीसरा, तीसरे से चौथा, ऐसे 8, 9, 10 चित्र बनते बनते इनकी शकलें हो गई। तो गीता 5000 साल के पहले की वो वही हो सकती है, इसका भरोसा क्या है? Used to say it's a way of communication. But when Gita was narrated in the field of Kurukshetra, up to today's date also, around the globe, people are not only reading, but are drinking like a nectar. I was invited in a Chiapas, like our Kashmir is burning. Chiapas is another burning place in Mexico. The World Peace Conference. Mother Teresa, my master Swami Adhyatmanandaji Maharaj, and Shishi, Dalai Lama, all the three were supposed to go. Unfortunately, Mother Teresa fell sick. Same thing would happen, my master. Dalai Lama denied. Then all the three of them, they asked me to go. I was so happy to be there. But I will tell you the greatness of it. We had a number of people, the monks from east and west, with white clothes, with yellow clothes, with ochre robe and black coat and brown coat. But we had some householder like you also. One gentleman was a Golamba Hari. This Golamba Hari, he was very keen. He was a Inspector General Police of the Chicago. Was very keen. Swamiji, you keep on coming to Chicago. Yes, why don't you grace me sometime? One day I was very keen in particular to go and find out his place and then go. We were in the market in that particular area and then we never informed him that we are coming. It was not a planned visit. And you will be surprised to know. In his office, he had no other picture. One side was Bapuji, another side was a Narsi Mehta. Imagine. What is this communication of Narsi Mehta? What is the communication of Puja Bapuji Mahatma Gandhiji? Reading of the Bapu's teachings. What is that? It is only a loincloth. Sabarmati ke san pe tune kar diya kamal. The total character, total purity, and the total awareness of the subject. The cognition, the perception, the knowledge, the vitality of the communication doesn't lie in books. You may be reading 100,000 books, granted, but you will not grasp what Mukesh Bhai said so. That your teacher is writing something and the children are copying out. You don't understand. You have to understand it. Last week I was in a Surat. It left to late night, mother was sitting with the kids. And mother will make all solution. The child will cry. What is this you are making all solution? When teacher will ask me how you are done, I'll be dumb. It's very essential. To communicate, you have to make a grasp the subject. And you cannot grasp the subject unless until you yourself has digested the subject. Digestion is a must. It's not an indigestive. All teachers, all professors, all talkers, all sermon given, they must understand the subject thoroughly. Then you cannot share the knowledge upon the language which you know. You have to come down to the level of the taught. Let me be very frank about it. You have got no right to vomit out what is existing in your stomach. No. Come down to the level. Try to understand what is their caliber and capacity to understand and grasp, and then explain in that same language. Number one, as I have told you, a thorough awareness, thorough learning, thorough knowing. Number two, coming down to the level of them and to making understand. But you should not have your own whims. I would like to give you an example. There is a gentleman. He keeps on coming to our ashram. I told, आजकल क्या कर रहे हैं? वो LIC का एजेंट बना हुआ हूँ. तो आज तो संडे है. सवेरे सवेरे कैसे आ गए? वो संडे को कौन काम करता है? That is again a wrong thing. A communication needs an awareness. I told, look here. I don't have my policy, but I know the policy how you are supposed to work. Number one, that take an appointment of your client on Sunday only. Because Sunday only they are free. They will listen you. They got a time to talk to you. Other days they are busy with this, so many telephones up and down. Go to their home and find out whether he is educated person or not. If he is not educated, he is a Gujarati wala or Hindi wala, talk him along always with English only. And if he is a highly qualified person, then always speak in a simple Gujarati or simple Hindi and say, જો ભાઈ આપણે માતૃભાષા છે ને એનાથી જ ચાલે. આ બધી અંગ્રેજી બધું શું કરવાનું? માતૃભાષા એટલે જ બધું માન. Let them understand that you are a lover of your mother. Make an impression. And then don't carry all garbage in your box. When you go to a client, what business you got? What are the schemes are there? Take a selected paper, put a partition and then convince them. पूरा garbage लेके जाएगा. हाँ, संडे को नहीं जाता हूँ, अरे रात को नहीं जाता हूँ, 3 घंटा बैठा दिया. So what? Sit for 4 hours and say hello and hi. Communication can't come directly through and through as you think it's coming a honey from the heaven. No, you have to rub. Struggle, struggle, struggle is the sine qua non of life, and stagnation is a death. Very essential factor that when you want to communicate, if you are harsh, if you are outwit, if you are very rough and tough, your communication will create an havoc. Gurudev Sri Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj used to say, be humble, be noble, be simple. That will help you to communicate your matter. Puja Bapuji Mahatma Gandhi said so in a very interesting way in one place. He said so that I was in a blue, Bapuji's words, I was in a blue. Why? Because I had no shoes. I was in a blue because I had no shoes. But when I walked in the street, I was taken back. I have seen another gentleman had no foot, no feet. So no feet. At least I have got his legs. I don't have a shoes. So what? He has got no. So contemplation of the subject, contemplation of the object, both should come and to be practiced in a daily life. Then only you can do a lot of communication. Communication is not a subject that you grab here, grab here, and then throw it away. No. Dive deep in the recess of the heart of the communication. And oozing a communication from the front and left and back and so on. Like a rasgulla dipped in a syrup. You have got sweetness on the top and bottom and right and left, in and out. So oozing with the syrup, like when you do communication, you should ooze with the knowledge which you want to communicate. And not in one way, 100,000 ways you can communicate it out. Different ways are there. The first thing we are supposed to know that after knowing the subject, do not keep your horns up. Very essential. Don't be in hostile, the subject you are supposed to know. This hostility cannot be in a good communicators. No. Try to be humble as I told you. Hostility is what do you mean? I'm going to pay back with the same coin. You cannot communicate like that. No, you cannot come. Be generous. My master Swami Shivanji Maharaj said so. Forget and forgive. Very essential. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Do good, be kind, be compassionate. Inquire who am I, know thyself and communicate. To have a communication is a top of the ice cream. Cherry, ice cream 3 in 1, cherry on the top. But the base you have to work so much hard. You have to bring a milk, churn it, warm it up, add some sweets in the inside and then put it in the frigidaire. And then it will become an ice cream. Then the cherry on the top. Communication needs so much of intervention, struggle, and self-analysis. Analysis of the subject also. When I am communicating, I am loyal and faithful to the subject or not. Hey, bidi no pay. What is this? Bidi no pay. How it's possible? It won't work. It won't work. It's very essential. You first, Master Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj used to, his way of not asking people to get up at 4 a.m. Though he's writing in his 20 spiritual instruction, get up at 4 a.m. and meditate. But those who are the old disciple of Swami Shivananda to know, early morning at 3:45, Om, Om, Om. He will go door to door and knock the door, taking a 5 cells. Everyone will come to know, oh, Master has come, so let us go. You put a practice, what you want to communicate. Are you up to it or not? Very essential factor. We just try to understand the subject and put it in a practice. It will go some help. Not necessarily, Mukesh Bhai said so. It is not the gesture. It is not the postures. It is not the words. It is not the acting. You can communicate with the silence also. And that communication will be very, very difficult to digest. Very difficult to digest. But there are people, they communicate with the body language also. Bringing eyes like this. And the corner of the lips. Like this all. And you can see, once when we were kids, Chitra Katha, Amar Chitra Katha, was an 1 rupee 60 paisa. So we used to get. I love to not read, I love to see their eyes. Very interesting. See, communication with the eyes only. Yes, it's not like that. So you can make a communication. Kankari na marya, kadi na mariye. Mena na marya mariye. It's a very essential factor that you communicate. It is not merely word, the gestures and person. This is enough. You just cut their head. It means get out. Phuto yahan se. ये कैसे होता है? You don't speak anything, but you communicate something. Why it's like that? You should not forget it. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari. What's your communication in the same fashion? The word is a replica of it. You will reflect upon you. How you thinketh, so you becometh. So you think lofty things, you're lofty. And you create a problem, you will putting yourself in the problem. That when you say so, then you have rejected someone. Letija. That's what letija. Why you do like that? Because you got a grudge. That is what, as I was taught you, the hostility. No. No hostility. No, for God's sake, no. One boy is talking to a one girl, which normally it happens, but now the boy is so very unhappy and disturbed. Why this girl is talking to another 10 boys? Tar baap no mal chhe. Very essential. You the hostil. And then he want to take a revenge, first with the girl, then with the boys also. What is this communication? It's a foolishness. Ignorance. No. You just be kind and courteous, a noble person. Not necessarily the one girl, all girls. You just be like an honeycomb, any drop, all flies will come. Very essential. Try to be sweeten yourself. The bitter won't go there. Try to be very soft. Very soft. Very soft. Very soft. We the director in Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy Administration, Masuri. When he want to say something, he don't do anything. He will do like this. It means ये नहीं होगा. It means होगा. That's he has got his own way. He doesn't speak much, but his wife will keep on talking on his behalf. That's what's happening. One day, a doctor said so. A lady brought his husband to a doctor. Sahib, what is to be done? The whole night he is blabbering, bam, 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 bam. I'm not able to sleep. Doctor said, so allow him to speak during daytime. So night time he will not speak. You are the cause. You create a problem of yours. Now try to understand. So number one, that you should know thoroughly the subject. Number two, try to be most humble. Humility. Humility is essential. Serenity, regularity, absence of vanity, and then humility. Try to be most humble. Bhrityasya, 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 bhritya. Tabadasoham, tabadasoham, dasoham, tabadasarathe. Go to Ram Das, Sur Das, Tulsi Das, Kanaka Das, then Kabir Das, Nanak Das. They are all such a learned scholarly. They were so humble. In week, one gentleman came to Shivananda Ashram, Rishikesh, to Gurudev Sri Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj. Maharaj, I would like to stay with you. Okay, welcome, stay. What you will do? Swamiji, I want to have a sannyas. Wonderful. Why you want a sannyas? I have to realize the God. Then how you do? Whatever service you ask me to do, I will do. Okay, then go to the kitchen and cut vegetable. What? Go to the kitchen, cut vegetable? I'm MA. Swami Shivananda says, yes, yes. Those who are all MA, they only come to Shivananda Ashram. How? How? He said, MA is a master of avidya. That's all. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing less. So he's doing too much of it. But now to communication, as I've told you, the same Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj, when someone came, Swamiji, I would like to be in your fold. Yes, some seva karo. Swamiji, what I'm supposed to do? There is a gentleman from Calcutta. He is a Sikh, purging also. And kindly go, wash his clothes, and give him a sponge. The moment he came out of master's room, there was a ringing bell. What's happening? Oh, it's a time for a food, lunch. So the patient is not going to run away. Khana to aadhe ghante baad nahi milega, so let me have a sapad rama. So okay, so he had a food. And then washing of the plates and hands is a Ganges. Oh, chalo mane, Ganga, Yamuna, Tir, Sheetal, Hota, Samir. After eating, he slept. Then there was again a bell at 2 o'clock. What is this bell? A chai mil raha hai. Okay, let me have a tea and then go to the patient. Dining hall was down, hospital was up, master was just another 10. When he went, he found a patient is sleeping, his clothes has been washed, there phenyl wash has been done, loban, dhoop has been done, and everything is clean. Then he inquired, he kaise ho gaya? Oh, Guruji came and he has done it. It's a way of a communication. You understand? It is not a gesture, it is not a posture, it's an act, a noble act to convince a subject in a noble way. And then this boy was not a vagabond, he was a sincere and serious. When he came, Master never banged him. Master told, look, God has given you an opportunity to serve Him. You have lost the opportunity. That's all. This is the communication. Communication is not only giving you long lectures. No. Communication is an act. And that's such a noble act that you can understand the subject, understand the object. And then you go beyond the subject and object, then you will have a third era to get in. That is a sparkling power of the eternal, unfading beauty of the soul, which we are seeking for it. When you are having that unfading, eternal beauty of the soul, you will have a new era of understanding the subject and also to communication terms. Whatever subject that what you are supposed to deal to communicate, it is very essential, one more thing to be noted, that with whom we are talking. Always feel that very essential subject. Those who claim that we are great and they bring other people down and shame, they are not great. Those who uplift other people, honor other people, respect other people, they are really great. How you can communicate? In my ashram, to my master's place, one lady came. She came from Austria. Rosie was the name. You understand earlier the ladies come with a miniskirt and they want to sit in Padmasana. Creates a problem. She said, I would like to learn music. So we had a two stalwart. One was the Veena playing master. Another was the North Indian. North Indian Swami Adhyatmanandaji Maharaj was Aladia Khan Saab's chela. He was so great that he was expert of a nom tom. We keep a silver coin on the top, and then you say, like that. Then this coin also will go up and down. He has so much of control. So Nadrumananji to teach North Indian music, and we had one South Indian, Carnatic music, a Veena. So you can go, I'll go morning here after. The very first day, Master asked, Madam Rosie, what you learned? So the very first day he went to the North Indian man, and he said, so teach me the most difficult thing. Oh, mate ja, jogi. She started screaming, ooh! The Shiyal bole the, ugati the. But Swami Shivanji Maharaj garlanded him. Sangeet Ratna Chudamani. A big certificate was given. Flowers were presented to her, fruits. And after a few years of her stay in the ashram, she became Swami Uma Shankarananda. And now she is a very learned scholarly persona in a Adyar. When you want to communicate something so powerful that never condemn anyone, that's very essential. Never condemn. Everyone likes, ek Bhagwan ko bhi baith ke, tu mata, tu che pita. What business is good? Tu mata, tu che pita. Huh? But still he also likes a praise. So always praise the people to communicate. Never condemn people. Those who are in a subject so-called a management, behavior and planning, and also a workshop management, they have been told and taught this subject. A gentleman, he is a general manager. In another a long distance, Sukhoi XYZ, Mr. Ram, is lifting a flywheel. Hey Ram, wait, it's too heavy. Don't lift by your own self. You don't move from here. Just communicate. Ram, wait, don't do. Hey, we can call someone. Wait, I'm coming to helping you. Are no, sir, I can lift like this. And like a flower, as the Rama has lifted Dasratha Dhanush, like that he will lift it up and he will start running. Sir, no, sir. When you are here, how it can be? That is then one way of approach. Another will say, hey Ram ke bacche, tere baap ka maal hai, todega to, tera hai, tu le, tod diya, chal. You are the cause, you are the effect. You are the problem, you are the solution. It is all up to you. Ball is in your own court. You are the key how to communicate the subject. Never hurt anyone's feeling. No situation. Try to be kind, courteous, lovable, and then a soft-spoken person. Hota hai, koi parwa nahi, ho gaya. I can't forget. Yesterday, it so happened that someone parked the car and big dog was inside. Husband and wife, they went to the temple in our ashram. From when I went, there was a commotion in our ashram. Huge big car. I don't know what car it must be. Huge big car. And then they went. Dog put a trigger in a neutral and car started moving. Car started moving. Because of the Navaratri, some electrification was going on. So the car is, the gentleman who was not aware of the car is coming. He was busy with that. He had a big fall and big injury here. And then table was broken. There's one tempo was there. Tempo was broken. Car continues swift because the slope is there.